Hi, guys. Greg Stewart from Cabarrus County Health Alliance. Welcome to our Wellness Center, our Wellness Kitchen. And today is Kale Nation Day. And so this is a very superfood that has plenty of antioxidants, fiber, potassium, and it is a superfood that is really, really good for you in many ways. And I'm going to do three different recipes from this bundle of kale. So here we go. Guys, I'm going to stop, and everybody loves chips, okay? And this is one of the number one problems that we have is eating those chips. So we're going to have a healthier version of the chips. So I've taken the and rinse our kale off, and then you want to pat it dry with a paper towel over top, and you're going to come over and we like bite-sized chips, right? So you're going to put them into bite size into a bowl, okay? And we're going to drizzle a little bit, wow, little bit of olive oil over it. And we'll just toss it a little bit to get our oil all over the chip. And I'm a major fan of garlic. So we're just going to add just a little bit of garlic salt. And just flip it around, make sure it's just a little touch. And I've already preheated my oven at 400 degrees. And we're going to place them down one piece at a time on our pan. Okay, you want them to be separated. You don't want to bunch them up so they cook evenly in there. Okay, we're gonna take our kale chips, plate at 400 degrees, about middle ways in the rack, and we're gonna cook them for approximately 8 minutes before we check them on again. So we will get started there. Cooking time, 8 minutes, begin. And while that is cooking, I will go right into us doing a stir fry with kale and cherry tomatoes and a little feta cheese on the side over there. Okay, so let me, you want to heat your pan up that before you get started, and I have it on a little high heat. We're going to drizzle a little olive oil in here to get this going. And while that is going, I want it all over my pan. We'll move these out of the way and prepare our pieces for that. Okay. I'm using cherry tomatoes, guys. Cherry tomatoes. Look, the season is about over, and we really need to consume these tomatoes. They are really, really good now. And once again, they are not expensive at all because they were plentiful this year. So I want you to use the last bit of these tomatoes if you can, soon as possible. And I like to, when I do mine, I like to just cut them in half because I like mine bite size, where we get all our pieces in. So with these a little right there, and as you notice, Just put them in quarters there. Okay. And our pan is almost ready there. And we'll take some of the rest of our kale over here and we'll just place it down in. That's kind of a big chunk there. Let's spread it out there a little bit. Okay. And let that just kind of simmer for a minute in that olive oil. I'm gonna take my cherry tomatoes, and boy, those are beautiful colors together. They look really great. And we want it's just a couple of minutes of going through that. And once again, like I said, I'm a fan of garlic. Okay, and it's very healthy for you as well, because we really want to minimize the amount of salt that we're adding to things, because in the end, we're going to add feta cheese, and that's additional salt in there. So we just take it, we just little spritz there, okay, and that should just move it around a little bit, just enough to heat it up. And I'm gonna turn my heat down. It only takes a couple of minutes, and very soon we'll be ready to just plate those right on up. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. Uh, Key ingredient. Always add with your greens just a little spritz of some lemon juice. It gives it that taste to it. Okay, and we'll just transfer that over into plate here, one serving. All right, that looks great, guys. Okay, like so. And grab my, I'm gonna top it with a little bit of feta cheese. Just a little sprinkle on top. As some folks would say, everything's better with a little feta. Okay, and so that's your gorgeous kale and cherry tomato. Very quick. We're all in a hurry. That's part of the problem. That's why we're eating out so much, because we don't think we have time to make a good, healthy meal at home. So that's one recipe. And let's check on, oh, we have about 3 minutes left. We have we have about 3 minutes left on our kale chips. So we'll just move the rest of these tomatoes off and get ready for our kale salad. Kale and apple salad. Guys, once again, these are seasonal foods. And I'm a big fan of Honeycrisp apples. They have a lot of different apples in at the grocery store, but it's just something about the Honeycrisp. They are just really nice and crisp and sweet. Okay, I've already cored and diced up some, and you're just gonna core it out. And like with most things, I'm one of those, I like to have it at a bite size. So you're gathering, when we put all of these ingredients together, they just kind of all naturally just all come together at the same time. So it's just really easy. You just core it away, and I like to stack them, and that way you just spend less time cutting your apples. Okay, as I grab my bowl of kale, and we're just gonna sprinkle those over top in there, all over the place. Take a little bit more in there. And in this recipe, we also add, guys, nuts. The pecans I read the other day, it's a bumper crop of pecans. Once again, this is high in fiber, good protein, good snack food. Okay, we got to find a way to move past these chips to a healthier option. So you just, as you like them, just sprinkle them around in there. And what really tops it off, cranberries. Dried cranberries adds a little bit of more sugar without adding sugar. Oh, and I hear my bell. Yes. And let's stop. And wow, here we go. Oh, nice, beautiful kale chips. So we're going to let those just sit and cool for a while. And we'll come over. We're going to make a little salad dressing for our apple, kale apple. You can pull out your blender there. And we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. Just depends on how much you're making. And about a fourth of a cup of apple cider vinegar. A little bit of honey. Once again, let's add a little bit of lemon juice to that. Oh, very good. And we're just gonna whisk it up for just enough to get it going there. And let's see how that tastes. Not too bad. You just take that and sprinkle it around on your salad. And you place that. That looks gorgeous as well. Okay. And our final recipe will be for us to make a smoothie. So I'll step away for a second so I can rinse my blender out and return to you in no time flat. I'm back. Get our blender in position here. And once again, I like to add a little bit of kale, and it works best when you add most of these immediately at the bottom. So you can just throw that kale in there. And when I'm doing smoothies, you can use fresh, but frozen gives it a whole different twist to it. Only if you can get it open. Okay. And blueberries, once again, another amazing superfood that we add. You just put it in there. Just dump it in there. Frozen bananas help sweeten and give it that thickening as well. So that's a nice added. I'll be right back. I have to get milk. As well, guys, we're using 2% milk here, and it calls for almond milk, whatever protein or dairy of your choice. That milk, you can just do that, as well as we're going to add a good tablespoon of this peanut butter. Just get a big piece. There you go. And right in. And our milk. And we have a big container here, so we can just let that go. Good. And let's run that a little bit longer. Everything to be all topped up. Ooh, that's great. Wow, the colors. Guys, welcome to Kale Nation. Give it a try. Nice. This will work during the holidays, any day of the week. Have a great day. Thank you.